Hey Blake, how's it going? It's Mario here with another quick video. And this one, these are the points that I'm gonna try to go over with you. I'll try to keep it under 10-15 minutes. We'll see if we can do that. I know you're a busy man, so I'll try to keep it short. Okay, so in this video, we're gonna talk about the Google My Business account and the things that I look into it, the information that I retrieve from this, and what I look on the weekly basis. Also, we're going to talk about the SEMrush campaign that I'm following on your website. We're going to talk about Yelp listings and things that we need to work on. A new page that I added to your site, why this would be good for Google Maps rankings. A couple of backlinks, localsites.ca and Fort McMurray Tourism, that I wanted to bring to your attention. More about backlinks and how I get them and where to get them and how hard it is to get them. And information about citations or directory listings online, what they are, how many we have, how to know how many we have, and what they do for us. So there's a little bit more that I want to go through, but let's start with Google My Business account. All right. So if I go here, if I sign to my account, I'll go to this homepage. And if I scroll down, I see your listing right there, Compass Towing. So this gives me the choice to manage the location or view your location. I choose manage. That's going to open another tab over here, and that's the home page. So from here I can see the insights, all the information that the listing is retrieving through Google and Google Maps. Down here we have the reviews. You can manage your reviews. Obviously, you can edit your responses. You can see how many reviews you have, and you can work with your reviews. There's more information down here. It takes you to your Google Plus page, which is over here, which is pretty much like the Facebook page. It's a way to interact with people. Lots of pictures, lots of posts. I try to get in here and interact a little bit with everyone that is following us. So that's the Google Plus. Okay, so what I'm looking for here is the insights. So if I click view insights, it's going to open another window, and it's going to tell me some of the information that the listing is retrieving a month. This is for the last month. It's telling me that 28 people found your listing by searching specifically your name or your address. So people that went to Google and search for Compass Towing Fort McMurray, or search for the address that your listing has, right? And they get to you that way. So 28 equals to 9.5% a month. So the big bulk of your visitors came from searching for a specific keyword. A number of 266 clicks, 266 people, 90.5%. So these are people that went to Google and searched for a specific service, a specific keyword. In this case, I'm going to say probably Fort McMurray towing services, or towing Fort McMurray, or those main keywords that people are using to search for towing services. So that's great. You're getting lots of clicks, lots of people looking at your listing. Down here, it gives me a little bit more information about how people are finding you. If we take the listings on maps out of the equation, all we have is the listings on search. What does this mean? These are people are getting through your site through organically. So they go to Google, they search for towing services Fort McMurray, and they're gonna get these results, and they're gonna find you here. So these are people that go through here, they do their research, and then they're gonna click right there on your link and go to your site and give you a call. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, I think I closed it by accident. Let me open it again. Okay, here we go. So what else we had? Okay, so if we take out of the equation the listings on search on organically, we get the people that got to your site through your listing on Google Maps. What does that mean? These are people that actually went on Google, searched for towing services Fort McMurray, and find you here. you're gonna think, okay, well, I'm not there. Well, these people actually went a little further. They clicked over here and they went through every single one of them, and then they found your listing right there. You know why? They probably went, okay, well, let's see all these guys. Oh, look at these guys. They have 5-star reviews. They have more reviews than anyone else. They have a website. They have directions. So let's go with these guys. And they, they click right there. But my goal is to put you right there on the top 3, so people don't have to click to find you. Eventually, we'll get right there, and you'll be there and down here, even better. Okay, so that's something that I do with the Google My Business account. Very important. It's a good way to know how your website is performing in a monthly basis. Obviously, I can edit the site at any time. I can add pictures. It tells me where the listing is published in all the platforms of Google, Search, Maps, and Google+. I can change the hours. I can change the description. It's just general information about your site. It's a good way to keep the site up and add always new stuff. So that's the Google My Business account. Let's talk a little bit about SEMrush and the SEMrush campaign that I'm following. SEMrush is an awesome tool. I pay really good money monthly for it, and it allows me to pull up a lot of information about a site. So over here we have your site. As you can see, the trend is working up naturally, which is the right way to do it. When you see a bunch of picks going up and down, Google sees that as suspicious. You can gain a suspension or something like that. So what they want to see is a trend going up naturally, like this one. So we've been steady going up for the last month, which is great. The estimated traffic that you're going to get to your site is also trending up. So those are the things that I look all the time. And pretty much I want to see this trend always going up and maintaining a steady climb. Down here we have the top 10 keywords. We're on page 1 on all top 5 of them. These are the positions on page 1 for these specific keywords. So you're on page 1 on all top 5, which is great. These are probably keywords that I will need to work on a little bit more. Auto salvage for McMurray, delivery service for McMurray. Although these are really broad terms, like delivery. What kind of delivery? But I guess it doesn't hurt to include those keywords in the content and try to climb on those. So that's where we are with the SEMrush campaign. There's obviously way more stuff that I do on SEMrush. I will have to spend like an hour just explaining all the stuff that I can get through that. Okay, the Yelp listing. I've been doing some research, and I realized that Yelp is has a lot of authority in the eyes of Google. So it's it doesn't hurt to put a little bit of love into it. And I heard that reviews on Yelp play a huge part in driving your rankings up on Google Maps. So that's where we want to work, right? We want to be right there on the maps. So I was told that by getting reviews on Yelp, it will. Nothing is for certain, but that will help us a little bit in trying to get a better rankings in maps. So I'm gonna suggest to start working on getting reviews on Yelp. That would be beneficial. That's something that we need to do in order to improve those rankings. It's a well optimized listing already. Has a lot of pictures, has a nice description, and hours of operation and all that fun stuff. But we do need reviews, so something that we need to work on. Okay, moving on. Let's go. Reviews page. Okay, so I'm on that research that I was doing, trying to improve those rankings in the Google Maps. I came up this article that said that having a reviews page is well seen also in the eyes of Google. So I decided to go ahead and do that. So I went and I created Where is yours? Oh, it's right there. So many tabs that I have open, I apologize. On your site, so I went and I created a reviews page. You know, just give people a choice, an option to go there and see what people are saying about our services. A few links to for them to go and post reviews and to read the reviews that we're getting through Google, through Facebook, and all that fun stuff, and just general information on your company. So this is a new page that I created, and I think it's going to help us in the long run. Sweet. Moving on. Couple of backlinks, localsite.ca. Let's go for that one right now. So you know, I'm always searching for quality backlinks. Backlinks is what drives rankings in Google. So apparently these local sites, and I'm going to tell you how I got this idea. With this is so cool. With this campaign that I'm following on SEMrush, it gives me like suggested ideas and things that I can do on the site to try to improve it. So over here I click to SEO ideas, and it takes me here. Let's go to the ideas again, and there you go. So we got 4 ideas, and so it's telling me that the SEO strategy needs no improvement, which is great. Content is great. I don't need to work on that. For backlinks down here, so it tells me to try to acquire backlinks from these domains. So you can see right there, Fort McMurray Tourism. So that's why I brought it up, and localsites.ca. There's more. We already have a link from these guys, so that's great. We have a link from these guys already, and we have a link from these guys. The rest of these ones, I still have to go through them and see what we need to do to get links from them. I grab these 2 for now, localsite.ca and Fort McMurray Tourism. So if we go to localsite.ca, as you can see, it lets you advertise on their site. This is a a highly authority domain out there. They have millions of visitors every month, so they're driving a lot of traffic to this site. So it's really beneficial to get a link from this. As you can see over here, they let you add your website. But what is the catch? Well, the catch is $10. You need to pay $10. You get all your information right there. You put a little description, and once you create your account per se, or once you pay, they'll pretty much they let you add pictures and add a more description and try to optimize your listing through them. So that's one. The other one was Fort McMurray Tourism. It's pretty much the same stuff, the same idea as the Chamber of Commerce. These are well-positioned websites. They have a lot of authority in the eyes of Google. So getting links from them is highly beneficial for your company in regards to rankings and exposure. So over here, as you can see, there's the pricing. These guys are a little bit more expensive. I'm guessing that the one that we need would be just the cheapest one, $50. Member at large, they let you advertise over here, and these guys are also driving a lot of traffic to their site in the monthly basis. So also beneficial to have our site advertised over here. So local sites was $10, and the Fort McMurray Tourism website was $50. So that's something that you need to think about and get back to me if you want to pay that or not. If you do, I could just pay it and add it to the bill at the end of the month, or we can just talk it out as we usually do, which I like. Okay, so moving on. Where we are with time? Okay, I better hurry up. So backlinks, I want to just to show you how I'm getting backlinks and the process that I'm following. I think I mentioned this already in the previous video. So I go out there, I looked for quality blogs, people talking about the industry that I'm in. So in this case, anything related to trucking, roadside service, and tow trucks, and equipment delivery, hauling. I need to look for those blogs. They're not easy. It's not easy to find those quality blogs. What I do, I post a quality comment on it, and then they let me include a link, in this case your website, into their site, and that's how I create a backlink from them. As you can see over here, they're still Some of them are still pending approval. These guys sometimes they take a long time to verify comments and to include them. So I'm keeping track on that. And down here we have the citations. That brings me to the next subject. All the online directories where I included your name, your phone number, and your address. As you can see, some of them are still pending approval too as well, so I'm working on that. Most of them are verified. So that brings me to the next subject, which are citations. What they are, how many we have, what they do, what's up with citations. Well, citations, as you know, are directory listings anywhere online where your phone number, your business, and your name is advertised. That's a citation. So Yelp, Facebook, your website, Yellow Pages, all those are citations. So how many we have? I'm going to show you a little trick that I use. If you go to Google and then you type Compass Towing and then your phone number, everything the way that you see it on the screen on quotations, and then you go for search, you're going to come with the same results over here. So that means that the results are going to display every single website, not just every single website, every single page on a website where your name, Compass Towing, and your number appear or are displayed. So in this case, we can see that we have 212 results. So that means that we have 212 citations. And you can go and search each one of them. That's your Facebook right there. Alberta, Canada Business, YLM, Yelp, Profile Canada, Gold Book, and if you keep going, you can see every single one of the citations. You know, FortMcMurrayOnline.com. This is your Google Plus page right there. MrWatt.com. That's your listing on MrWatt.com. So awesome. We have tons. So let's work on getting more. And citations also help you improve your rankings in Google. So that's something that we really need to do. Improve your rankings on Google Maps. And how we do that? By working on all these things. Just to summarize, get more backlinks, get more citations, try to work in optimizing your listing, interaction with people, Facebook likes, reviews, all that fun stuff. Okay, I went way over the 15-minute mark that I wanted to cover. But I guess it's not bad. 17 minutes for, you know, couple of times a month where I can actually show you you know, how we're doing and the stuff that I'm working on and what we're going to be working on in the future. I figure it's important to you where things are with your website and your listing in Google. Okay, Blake, if you have any questions, you know where to reach me. I hope you're having a wonderful time, and I'll talk to you later. Take it easy. Bye.